City gonna set my soul on fire. Welcome to Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world and home to the running Rebels of UNLV. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Houston ready to boot it deep and get this game going. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the UNLV Rebels offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverage easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Makes the catch. It's Beasley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and just like they'll have to give it up. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So Houston's offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. And when you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage.
Breaks into the open. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
15 yards plus.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. 1st and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Zara, why are you not going to take a bath here?
2nd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Mama already told you where y'all going if you take a bath. So you're not going, right?
Taking some punches. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
Okay.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone, 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Off the play fake. He's got an open man. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the Rebels want to crank the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Curry. Oh, he makes the catch. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
When you get man-to-man coverage and you're running that curl, I got to sell him deep. I got to get a little bit of space where I can make him think I'm running deep, and then I sit down real quick. QB, wide receiver on the same page, first down.
They stop him just a leak or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Trying to do it on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Looking for room. It's Hester. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run play action. It's complete to the left. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. This offense has extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Curry. He's got it on the run. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal. The Rebels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Trying to bull his way in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Vegas. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing.
Turning it on. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Looks like a free play. Rivers inside. He's getting his man. Yes.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Palmer. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Trying to escape and get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking to throw, it's Curry. Quickly to the tight end. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. A lot of urgency for this offense. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Unleashes one. Wide open downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw.
Oh, he's got some space. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the Rebels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Power ahead. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Now on the option. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Picks up the first down. At midfield, he's got room. He's loose down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Houston.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for a man, it's Curry. Right down the middle. Found the spot in the defense. There he goes. Inside the 10. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before half. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
That's a great job of just trusting your offensive line to get it done, scoring the touchdown. An extra point's going to tie this thing up right before halftime. And after that run, I think they're going to feel more confident running it in the second half.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Taylor. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Give to the running back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. There he goes. The 20. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cougar!
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line, getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a one-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
28, UNLV, 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Beasley. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. And here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Curry. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offense will snap it from the 42. First and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Beasley. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. They'll immediately call timeout.
finally a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game. Breaks into the open. At the 20. Touchdown, Houston. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Back to pass, it's Curry. Got his man in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Rebels will hustle to the line. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Gives it on the option. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. The Rebels will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner goes down. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on teams. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. Makes a grab past the marker. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. On the move. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Finding open areas. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Finds his man, it's small. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The give to the back. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cougars. This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You could play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. To throw, it's Curry. They're working that left side. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Caught over the middle. It's Beasley. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. So first down will open up the final period. They're going to ride this running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now they'll try the right side. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's small. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. The give. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that is not...
All by himself down the middle. He's at the 20. Touchdown, UNLV. Once he got some room, it was over.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. The give and tick, 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 tick.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looking for space. It's Palmer. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He'll be knocked out of bounds a couple of yards short, and that's a stop for the defense. Rides the back on the option, the give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking for a man. It's Curry. Makes the catch. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Works the middle of the field. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking to scramble. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Wants to go up top. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Got it! The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
He's looking to pass. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking to fire. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. They desperately need to get the score here on third and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Under fire. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. Down big. Might as well. They'll go for it on fourth and goal. Fires to the end zone. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over. And the Cougars backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. To the ground with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll try the run. Find some fresh air. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And the final play is just a short gain, and we're at the end of the game. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game.